further ado, depending on where I cut this in the editing, welcome to Nerd and a Weeb, Walk into a Bar, the streaming special part 2, conventions and Warhammer news. Yeah, we'll get right into that.
Yay.
I am here.
All right, and we only got 5% left until the game is updated. So, I don't know if we want to do the intro now or wait until Maple Story is updated.
Might as well do the intro now.
Okay. If I remember, you started off, right? I can't remember. It's been a while. Or it just whoever wants to. Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Glenn, your Weeb, or the Weeb. And with me, my friend, sorry.
I am the nerd.
And today is Nerd and a Weeb Walk into a Bar. Today's episode is post-convention withdrawal of a convention named Odafest. This stream is about my trip to this year's Odafest, how fun I enjoyed it, and yeah, again, just...
There we go. Normally how we would do this is we would try a new place, talk about the beer, and have friends over and stuff, but this is a special one. Since it is stream, so there's none of that, but we are still talking about nerd stuff. So before we get into my box is under my table. Before we get into the main topic of today, let's talk about some nerd quick update stuff / hobby progress.
Yeah.
So, why don't you start as I dig for my pencil crowns?
I don't know anything about... I know there's like a little bit of magic going on, like new magic.
No, like hobbies progresses and like what have you.
Okay, yes. Okay, I see now. Well, a little bit of a sneak preview, or a little bit of kind of secret coming out. I have gotten back into Space Marines for getting into Warhammer. I am doing White Scars as my chapter, and I've been doing some progress. I think later on I'm going to go ahead and post some posts about that.
I still gotta figure out where my freaking pencil sharpener disappeared to.
Which one was it?
It's a silver one that I had in my pencil bolt action.
Nice.
But that's really about it. But yeah. So going with that, talking about today's topics, there is a couple. One, of course, being convention talks now.
Yeah.
We have another one being talking about the controversy going on with Games Workshop.
But it's not the first time either.
Well, this is the first one for as big as this one's been turned into.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we also have a little bit of news about the D&D side of things. And then you were saying something about magic?
Well, okay, that's just because I thought you were talking about, like, stuff like that. But, no, you were telling me about my personal projects, so...
Well, we're now going into the news, so what were you saying about what happened with magic?
Well, no, that's why I thought... Because I thought you meant news first and not projects, so...
Yeah, but we're going into the news now.
Well, I think there's a new set. I'm not 100% sure.
There's always a new set.
Because I know there was that Western one not too long ago.
Yeah,
Oh, wait. I think it was Pokemon that I was like, something Masquerade is going to be coming out soon.
yeah, there's a new Masquerade something.
Yeah.
I don't know where that Charmer went to. Disappointed. Anyways, so let's get right into that. So.
Oh no, go ahead.
So getting into the first one here, starting quickly. Games Workshop. So, as you all may have heard, or those who may not know, recently Games Workshop decided to join up with Amazon to make the live-action film or series for Amazon. Hence, Amazon joining up with them. And in doing so, they have allegedly slipped in a deal with Games Workshop to make female Space Marines. In response to this, Games Workshop said no you, which then Amazon threatened to break off and put back on a bunch of third-party sellers onto their website again. So Games Workshop was like, okay, well don't do that, and we kind of want this deal. So we won't make female Space Marines, but we'll make female custodians. And allegedly, that was to do with showing them how it wasn't going to turn out well. Basically playing the I'm the victim card from this. And in the end, they got that. And everybody lost their mind. Henry Cavill, the main producer and director / main actor, called them out for it. He threatened to leave, and everybody on the internet exploded. Games Workshop came out, gaslit everyone to saying no, they always existed, and you're bigots and stuff. You know, the usual thing everyone talks about online. And in the end, a lot of stuff going on. Price increase just happened by another 5% on all their models. Though this one I think is more because of the in Europe there was a new plastic tax that got introduced, because only their models are going up, not their paints or their books. So that's the rundown of what's happened. Hello, Tulip. There you go.
Okay. Much better.
Yeah, my microphone got pulled because having a lot of cables around a rolly chair and having to get around things is shitty, and it unplugs everything.
I don't know. Not my setup. Everything's working on my end.
Yeah, well, you're not encircled by your own stuff.
No, that's true. I mean, we could easily get a product to work on that. I do remember seeing some time ago an Amazon product that keeps wires all in one area, so.
No, my setup's not made for that.
Alright.
Anywho, what's your thoughts on the whole thing, unless you didn't hear my rant TLDR?
Oh no, I definitely heard it. IMO, I really don't care. It's all fictional at the end. I'm only in it for like playing the game and painting. And I don't read much lore, so I really don't care. It's like it's fictional. Like, why get mad over a fictional thing?
I think it was more people were mad about the whole like being gaslit by Games Workshop.
Yeah.
What about the price increase?
Yeah. I mean, that I can't get around with, but it is Games Workshop we're talking about here. Can't really do anything about it.
Say about that, because the set's not out yet.
Like, we know it's going to come out, we just don't know when.
Yeah. probably said when. It's just we don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
Let's see, something nerd related.
Anything video games, movies?
Well, I know from this stream there's going to be a convention 32 days from now, which I think realistically, with us going with numerous friends, we could make that into a podcast too.
We could.
But let's see, Magic, Pokemon. I don't think there's really too much else that I could really think of. No, yeah, nothing that I could think of.
There was a movie, but I just forgot about it. It just slipped my mind.
What kind of genre are we talking about here?
It was like a sequel to a one from long ago.
Not Dune, that's for sure.
Anyways.
Like futuristic, Renaissance-y.
I think modern/sci-fi.
Modern sci-fi, okay.
Show must go on. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the main topic, I guess, then.
Yeah. Which was my trip to this year's Otafest. To those who don't know what Otafest is, it's an anime convention where we're from. One of the two that I usually tend to go to. Most of the time, I usually go ahead and cosplay. But this year was an exception that I didn't. It's because there was no Overwatch voice actors. And not only that, the timing was off, so. But, and some of you will probably be known from this, I am in the midst of working on a new cosplay. I don't know if I want to tell them. I'm going to tell them. Probably not keep it as a secret. I will be going as myself. In other words, I'll be going as Small Ukpeak. I have the materials for it. The wig, the contact lenses. And so we're just going to have to do some working on my cosplay until the next anime convention. Yeah. And, speaking of, Birdie followed me on Twitch. For those who definitely don't know, actually, I could possibly do a quick, okay, seeing that I got enough souls, I could.
This art piece that I'm working on.
Yeah. Or, some years ago, you might have been seeing those art pieces of like Stitch and Toothless wearing each other as a hoodie, or something like that. Or like Pikachu and Stitch wearing each other as a hoodie. That's him. Birdie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the follow, man, and thank you so much for doing all these art pieces for me. And Hellcat. We both appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, didn't do too much in the way of cosplaying this year, as mentioned. I did do more panels than I usually do on an annual basis, just because I'm more of a shopper than I am. Like, I enjoy seeing you all. You're all amazing in your cosplays and all of that. I don't know why I like shopping more than anything else. Well, then again, I did do last year's cosplay contest at Animathon, so there's that. Which I'll be doing that again this year. Don't know if I don't know if I want to go as Roadhog or as Small. What else? What else? I don't know why I usually don't stay until the raids, but I don't.
Because you don't dance.
Maybe that's the reason. I'm too scared to try to dance in front of everyone. But maybe for this year's Animathon, I'll give it a try.
Was there any sort of people that you wanted to see there, or did you just kind of look around?
I looked around. I think maybe the only closest that I wanted to try was maybe Toph from The Last Airbender, and I'm talking about the anime one, not the. Well, then again, we haven't seen the live action one, so I shouldn't point that out yet.
She's not in the first season yet.
Not the first season yet, so.
But she's probably gonna show up in the second season.
Maybe, yeah. If there were any voice actors or actresses for Overwatch, then maybe. Just because I'm so dedicated, put all of their names on my hook. But with all these new characters being introduced, it'll be like a bit of a stretch.
Do the main starting plus Sombra.
Yeah, I could do that.
I feel like all the Overwatch 1 characters.
Yeah, I might just do that. It might be different for Animathon for sure, so long as there's anyone from Animathon going. But up in the air, they only did a few announcements. A VTuber, a couple of artists, and then another infamous artist that definitely people will definitely know, but I don't think I think I'm going to be quiet with this one just because it might get me in a little bit of trouble.
Is it like a local artist?
No, it's a very infamous one. Here, I'm going to DM it to you.
That's only for the private collection, if you know what I mean there, Taco.
There, I DM'd it to you on Discord.
I do get into my stuff I'm doing for those who are watching on my end, so if you do come in and I'm not really saying anything or acknowledging your message, I do have soundboards down below that should work. They're free to use. Just slap the "oh hello there" sticker or something, and I'll respond. With these said, it might take me a while to acknowledge you there.
I should get soundboards for my stream at one point. Which I'm surprised with all these 85 followers, including Birdie. Again, thank you so much, man, for following. I should get myself some.
I use it because I get distracted.
Yeah. But
no.
yeah,
That's a photo I have in my room. That's a one and done. So if you know anybody who's willing to do that, just link me the message on Twitter. Yeah, let me check what you sent. Oh. That's not controversial.
Well, I wouldn't say controversial. I just feel like people all of a sudden going on to her streams like, I hear you're going here. So it's like, yeah, do I really want her? Especially for like a small VTuber like me, who I'm sure she doesn't even acknowledge. I mean, I could say her name that's going to be presented at AnimeThon. You know what? If I get in trouble for this, and
How
then
would you
I'll
get in
trade.
trouble?
Well, again, I don't think, because I think it's like personal for, or maybe not 100%
If they
sure.
posted
You know what?
their real name, then that's...
Well, no, because, okay, moment.
She's not a singer.
Nope, she is. I'm sending you her backup name.
Well, not in the aspect that you were saying. Unless that's what she does now.
No. Like, mute yourself and listen to a video.
Well, she's not online right now.
Also, I think I found someone in, because these fairies aren't usually spawned right off the bat. Who's here? Wait.
Almost sickly by comparison. Now you can drop a couple of agitators into one of these Vallejo
Wait,
pods,
hold on.
but I've tended to find...
Well, apparently I'm in same area as another player, and yet I don't see that other player here.
I see.
Oh, you're starting to see what I'm talking about?
She does two things. Okay, I see.
Yeah, so if I were to mention that name, people would be like, oh, I didn't know she was doing that. So, yeah, so I don't want to, like...
I don't see any problem with that.
All right, fine. Well, again, if I do somehow manage to get trouble in for this, I'm sorry in advance, but Demon Dice is coming to AnimeThon this year.
Yep. Alright, that's the whole face here. Something.
Somebody outside is making fries.
What?
No joke, I could smell like homemade fries.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, back to the podcast. I enjoyed myself. Didn't cosplay. Wanted to next year. Otafest did already surprisingly announce two guests already when they were showing off the announcements. What were their names? I'll have to do a quick check here. Have a seat in game. Let me see. The two guests already announced for next year's Otafest is Joe Saija and IG Tane. Maybe I butchered their names, and if I did, I'm sorry, guys. Even though you're not going to be watching the stream.
For some reason, I smell coffee, like from generic coffee place here.
Okay, so you're starting to smell something too.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was fries, but now it's definitely something different.
I'm getting like definitely like our coffee shop at every corner sort of place. Oh,
Weird.
It's Tim Hortons. It's smelling like Tim Hortons. Now I kind of want an ice cap. I might do it.
Lol. I have an idea. Where are you at? You are here. So you have, first of all, let me see your potential. Cannot be used on it, you bastard.
Anything else about your trip?
Let me see. Plenty of shopping, but that goes without saying. Panels, no cosplay. I did meet one of our friends here where we're at. What's his online name again? Hold on. I know his name was on here not too long ago.
Also, just say friend.
Friend, yes. Hold on. Young Lore Weaver. Yeah, he was surprisingly down there at this year's Otafest. Let's see. Maybe I might want to become myself a. Oh no, I would be infamous enough for it. I was going to say just be myself as a guest. You could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe at this year's Anime-thon, I'll try to be more bigger. Get myself out there more.
I think that's it. I have a brush.
Let me see. What else? Unfortunately, Birdie can't make it to the one in 32 more days because he's going to be at one of Eastern Canada, which I might want to do one year. Well, maybe start off with another side of Canada first. I know. Are you having any plans of joining me on any of my conventions down the road?
Not really.
Not really? Well, I know you said maybe next year for 25. Just because certain group of people is going to be possibly there for in-person exclusives. A certain kind of drink that you like. But then again, that is a possibility. Don't know if that possibility will work or not.
It's outside.
Yeah, you hear that too, huh?
Yep.
My only guess that smell is possibly a bad grill.
Coloring time.
But to keep my mind off the post-convention withdrawal, we are doing this stream. Because I always get sad after the last day. Having to be with new friends, old friends, cosplaying, not cosplaying. Get to be who yourself, or get to be who you want to be, is what I meant to say.
Punchy color.
How nice it was, though, to be with all of them again. No one I knew, but it was nice to catch up. I did make a few friends.
This will work. You made friends.
Yeah. You can't go wrong without a convention without making some new friends.
Well, unless you have anything else to say or talk about conventions. I know we have a few videos and podcasts already about what it's like going to conventions and stuff with guests. I think I will call it for the recording side of this.
Okay.
So, with that, I have been Will.
And I've been Glenn.
And this has been Nerd and a Weeb.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
As always, don't drink and drive. And if you decide to have a few, make sure to have your friends with you. Or call for an Uber or something.